Hello everyone, welcome to Christian Soldier 99. This is our official introduction video. My name is Billy Pine. This is my wife Katie Pine.
Hi there.
So basically we wanted to share our lives. We wanted to share, more importantly, God in a special way, the only way we know how, because everyone has their own way of sharing the Lord. And so we're really excited about this. We're going to have speakers, and we're going to have some videos of dancing and some singers, and a lot of just funny videos too, because that's just my spirit and my wife. We like to have a lot of fun, and you know, Christians are fun, believe it or not, and we just enjoy life. And I'm really excited just to share our lives with everyone, and in the process, give God the honor and the glory and all the praise. So first and foremost, I'm just going to start our declaration of this journey we're on with Psalms 96. And it says, "Sing to the Lord a new song. Sing to the Lord, all the earth. Sing to the Lord, praise his name. Proclaim his salvation day after day. Declare his glory among the nations, his marvelous deeds among all peoples. For great is the Lord, and most worthy of praise. He is to be feared above all gods. For all the gods of the nations are idols. But the Lord made the heavens. Splendor and majesty are before him. Strength and glory are in his sanctuary. Ascribe to the Lord, O families of nations. Ascribe to the Lord glory and strength. Ascribe to the Lord the glory due his name. Bring an offering and come into his courts."
Worship the Lord in the splendor of his holiness. Tremble before him, all the earth. Say among the nations, the Lord reigns. The world is firmly established, it cannot be moved. He will judge the peoples with equity. Let the heavens rejoice, let the earth be glad. Let the sea resound, and all that is in it. Let the fields be jubilant, and everything in them. Then all the trees of the forest will sing for joy. They will sing before the Lord, for he comes to judge the earth. He will judge the world in righteousness, and the peoples in his truth.
So, I don't really have a lot more to say, because I want my wife to say some things. I want her to share a little bit of her heart. So go ahead, honey.
We've been married for 4 years now. We have currently five children. We are pregnant with twins, expecting in October. That more to come on that in the future. We really just have always had a heart for reaching out and pouring our life experiences and our walk with Christ out into other people's lives. I have a friend who will be getting together with me. We're going to be doing a lot of offerings, as far as I plan on going through a few different children's devotionals. There's a lot of people that don't have the ability or time to sit down and go through devotionals themselves, and it's nice to be able to pull something up on YouTube and have it to play in the background, or to sit down as a family, and then you don't have to buy books, and you can do stuff of that nature.
Let us buy the book, and then we'll read them to you.
We're going to do a series on modesty and sexuality as a Christian, and I know that's just myself and a friend I'm talking of right now. There's going to be other people joining in. My husband has friends from work and friends from our church that also want to be a part of this ministry and do outreaches, things that people have placed on or that the Lord has placed on their hearts to share. But we just really felt this was a good way to reach out to a wider demographic of people via the internet, where everybody congregates. And yeah, I don't know that I have much more to say as an introduction than that.
One thing about my wife is she's basically been a Christian all of her life. I'm going to tell you her age. She's, 28?
Good job.
Yeah, I almost messed up there. So I am older than my wife by almost 16 years, 15, 16 years. So we'll let you add that together. I have not been a Christian all my life. I have been around the church all my life, but it wasn't until I was age 25 to where I really said, no, God, you have all my life. Because before I was like wanting him when I need him, and if I was in trouble, I'd call on his name and then expect him to do something and get angry if he didn't. But then at 25, I'm like, you know what, I gave you everything. And that was when I really dedicated my life to God. And from that moment on, I felt a great desire just to share my life with the world. It was a fire burning within me. God speaks to me in a way that he doesn't speak to everyone, because God relates to them in their life and talks to them the way they best understand, and God speaks to me to the way I best understand. And it's inside me to where I have to share it, and it physically is painful for me if I don't. And I just needed an outlet, and this is a dream I had, and this is sort of why I wanted to start this. And one of my friends actually suggested, hey man, do a YouTube channel, and I'm like, hey, why not? And then all these ideas started popping in my head. The name of the site popped into my head, which it may not stay that way, but it's definitely a way to begin it that way. As we move on, we're going to grow. There's a lot of people, my sister and my friends and people from the family and our church family and stuff, that may enter in. We have a lot of great ideas, a lot of plans, artistry, poems and so forth, dancing and singing, and there'll be sermons and things of that nature that I'm going to speak. Go ahead.
And humorous anecdotal videos of our children acting crazy.
Yes, there always get lots of fun things, and there'll always be that little comedic relief. I actually would love if there was a comedic Christian somewhere, and then we could video a stand-up comedian. I thought of that today, and maybe I'll make some jokes, who knows. But I am all about being funny and hilarious and just having a great time and laughing and enjoying life. Because, Christians don't walk around with our hands folded, at least I don't. I walk around and I'm always making jokes and being sarcastic and everything. Sometimes I probably crossed the line there.
He was military, so there's a little bit of morbidity. I always say that word wrong. Morbidity in his humor sometimes.
Yeah. So, it's funny because we both have a different walk of life, and we're going to be sharing our experiences with that. We're going to have some testimonies, lots of testimonies. I'm really excited about the miracles that God's doing, the miracles he's going to do, the miracles that we are expecting him to do, and we're going to put it on here. And it doesn't matter if you're Christian, if you're not. I just love everybody. I'm going to have a gentleman on here that doesn't even claim to be Christian, and we're going to talk, and he's going to share his life, and I'm so excited about that, because these are the people we need to reach. God just loves everybody. He really does. There is sin. There's absolute sin. And we will stand judgment for that. But God just loves people. And that's why he's like, please stop doing what's wrong. Do what's right. There's a way that seems right to man, but it only leads to death. And I want to share the road of life. That's all God wants from us, is to be on that road of life. Okay? And it's in the Old Testament where it says that there's a way that seems right to man, but in the end it leads to death. So our thinking's messed up. Our thinking's not right. And when our thoughts and our mind and our desires are on God's will and way and truth, then life really seems to come into play. And where I was, before, was just in a horrible situation. I was miserable. I was dying, okay? Physically, spiritually, in every way I was dying. And it was God that turned my life around. And many of my friends say, Bill, you're not the same person. You're not. That person died. That person does not exist anymore. All right? And we're just excited to share that with you. Excited to share hope with you. Just excited to speak life into you. And we're just so happy for that. And I'm really talking. I talk a lot. And I will keep going. So I think we're good.
We're excited to join together with you guys as we embark on this endeavor. If anybody wants any specific subject matter covered. Anything that anybody has a request to be talked about, drop us a comment, message us. I don't know exactly how YouTube works because I've never been a YouTuber.
Yeah, we're new at this, and it's going to get better. The Lord told me specifically when I started this, give it a year, Bill. You know, because I'm very energetic and I'm very passionate about things, and I'll just go, 1,000 miles. And the Lord's like, give it a year. And I'm already planning on getting software so we can have some really professional presentations, and I'm really excited about that because I'm pretty computer savvy on certain things, but some things I'm just like have no clue. So we're gonna learn together. And about the dream I had a dream about a platform. And that's what I wanted to say. And then I was speaking to my sister about some dream interpretations. I'm hoping my sister will get on here and do some dream interpretation understandings and everything spiritually. And we was talking, and she says, "Oh my word, it's like you're gonna build this platform." And I said, "That's exactly what I'm gonna do." And that's what this is. I am building a platform. This is not just for us. This is for everybody. This is for those that feel like they have a word of God and they have no one to tell it to. It feels like God has given them something and they want to share it, but there's no one to tell. There's no one to share it with. They don't have a place to speak it. They don't have a place to share it. They don't have a place to deliver it. That's what this is going to be. And I'm looking and I'm searching, and I've already started talking to people. What is your gift? What is the talent God has given you that you haven't used yet? Come speak to me. I will allow you, and we will videotape you, and we'll allow you to present it, and we'll share it with whoever listens and whoever wants to listen and watch. Like I said, I can talk forever, so we're going to let you go.
Have a great day, guys.
Remember, it's Christian Soldier 99. Please subscribe.